Hey guys, it's Max. How's everyone doing today? What time is it? About 9:45 here in Austin. Let's see what all is going on today. We're going to look at YieldMax and Defiance. Okay, we'll start with Defiance first. This is WDTE. They sold options for about $17 at the 57.88 level. Right now, the market's trading at 58.13. It's good news. It means it's out of the money, which means they're realizing the entire $305,000 they're going for. Nice job. They're up 10 cents a share on the month. Win-loss percentage looks good as it usually does. 50,000 or 48,000 per day, including all the days they had giant losses. Pretty good. Anyway, dividend estimate 41 cents. Triple QY, these guys sold options as well. They sold puts at the 20,280 area. Right now, the market is 20,251. So we're like 29 points inside. Yeah, 28.55 points under where we need to be to achieve max profit. So instead of making 850, we're making 550. You know, because we sold the options for 80, we'd have to buy them back for 28 right now. So not the end of the world, and we're up 90 cents a share on the month. Dividend estimate is 45 cents. All right, IWMY, these guys sold options at the 21.93 strike. And this one's way out of the money. The market's way above that. Yeah, Russell is 22.15 right now. So this is going to say zero right here. So this means they're realizing the entire $581,000. And this makes these guys up 15 cents a share on the month. Great job, especially when you consider we have a dividend estimate of 55 cents. Not bad at all. Now, USOY, their dividend estimate's $1.36, which is kind of high, but these guys have been killing it right now. Right now, they have 1,975 contracts sold at the 76 level. They received $2.30. So let's check out a chart of that. Oil gapped down a little bit this morning, but has since recovered, it looks like. But in any event, they're well above their max profit. They look like they're in good shape on their option strategy. So great job. Not to mention volatility's been going up, so they should have a nice dividend. Now we're going to look at the call spreads. Now call spreads are, these are trades where YieldMax has uncapped upside. The number where the upside is uncapped is right here, the long leg, the strike of the long leg. Let's look at TSMY, for instance. Okay, so TSMY, they sold options on TSM, and then they bought an option. Well, the option they bought is 187.50. So all we need to know is we need the price to be above 187.50. It doesn't matter what option they sold to us for the matter of this graph. And they are. Price is above. And that's why this is green. That is a great job. Great job, TSMY. Now, that's the only one that's taking advantage of the call option. Well, wait. No, this one is too. JPM is too. They had earnings. And they're taking advantage of it as well. Hang on. Yeah, TSMY, JPM. But then you can see the other ones that are all doing well. And just because one's way down here in the red, this Mr. one, it's way out of the money from, for one thing, these options don't expire till next week, where a lot of the ones on this chart expired this week. My methodology doesn't take that into consideration, and it should. But anyway, so it doesn't mean it's bad. And speaking of Mr. and Misty, look what Jay did. This is a badass trade. Yeah, right here. I called it the YieldMax beast of a trade. I mean, hell, it's up about, what's it up today? YieldMax beast of a trade. Okay, there it is. It's up about 18 million from where I just looked at the trades and I put on the trade they had on, and I had to kind of guess what the cost basis was in their long shares. They have long synthetics, long shares, same difference. Well, in any event, this trade's this trade's killing it and can kill it a lot more. The market could still keep going up and this trade would still keep making money. Then it's capped temporarily at 220 until it gets to 240, and then it gets uncapped again. That flat spot is where is your give up. That's where it's costing you money. But what Jay does is he's just going to roll before it gets there. So this trade right here was like two lower strikes. It was like a 180-200 spread, and it busted through that spread. And so he rolled to the 220-240 spread. And when it busts through that one, or as it gets close, he'll roll again. If you roll early, you have the same profit loss graph as stock. So, but you're still earning a yield, whatever this one pays. I don't even know. But when they do the call spreads, as they get the strategy perfected, in theory, they should have returns that are more like stock, but they should still yield about what they've been yielding. So, I mean, this is huge, guys. This is very huge, as you guys know. Okay, so what else do we have in the YieldMax community? We also have see, JP Morgan earnings trade. I did that one yesterday. ExxonMobil. This is just one contract, but it might be interesting to look at. It's super far in the money. I did this one last week. But you can see ExxonMobil is at the point where they're in the flat spot. They're in the give up spot. I bet you they've already rolled this trade. We'll see, 123, 126. Well, let's look and see if we have any Exxon 126s. There's ExxonMobil. No, they have the 127s now. So Jay's already rolled that one. But really this one takes the cake though, not that one. It takes the cake. This thing's incredible. Look what he has 1.3 million synthetics. And he owns 13,000, almost 14,000 options up here. If he goes in the money, it's with 14. That's with 1.4 million shares essentially of stock. Think about that. These are huge numbers. Huge numbers. Anyway, these guys have been killing it lately. Market looks like it's up today. Everything looks like it's good. Let's see. Mister's up the most. Go figure. MSTR. That's one we're just talking about. So Jay did the right thing. So obviously, everyone was saying he went too far out of the money, but he has all the way till next week. So probably not. It's probably not far enough out of the money is the sad part. We'll put it on here so we can root for it. 240 is a long way up there. It's taking off today. So Coinbase also taking off. Amazon looking really good. Let's go to the triple threat spreadsheet now. This is my favorite new spreadsheet. So this spreadsheet is all right. This call spreads. But I really like this one as well. So this shows you the blue line. You can barely see it, but where it's up, that means that their call spreads in the money. TSMY and JP Morgan, they're both in the money. Now then, like on TSMY, you can look and you can see TSMY is actually up 1.55%, where the benchmark's up 2.14. So it's like a buffer report and an out of the money report all at the same time. Now here's Misty down here. You can see it's like way far out of the money just visually. It's 18% is how far it actually is. But you could see just amongst all the other YieldMax universe, it's one of the lower ones. And this isn't all of them. These are all the ones that had call spreads on. There's some of them that don't. This graph will change as more of them had call spreads. But you can see these ones down here that are way far from their call spread being in the money are still doing well. Ybit and Misty are doing great, although not as well as the parent. Now, let's see if anyone is outperforming the parent. No, but you know who's coming the closest is the people on the far left. Well, the far left is the people that are most in the money, right? It's TSMY. It's the most. So yeah, they may not be beating the parent, but they're the closest to. And if the market for TSM keeps going up, I would imagine at some point the TSMY will pass the parent. This one, I don't know. JP, there's no way JP Morgan's unchanged or whatever. Let's go look at JP Morgan. So this is JP Morgan. It's up 4.25, but let's go look and see what JPMO is up. It's looking on there like it's unchanged, and there's no way. So JPMO is actually up 1.5%. See, it is right there, or 1.3%. Right. Okay, well, it's still not working. I tried. All right, guys, I appreciate you being here. I'll do an end-of-day update on YieldMax and Defiance as well. We'll see how we finished up. But for the most part, things look pretty good right now. Also, I forgot one other thing. Let's look at the index. The indexes. SPY-T catching a bunch of upside, but not really much more than JEPI or none more. Actually, JEPI is doing better than both of them. iSpy's kicking both of their asses. iSpy's the champion today. I fixed iSpy. That's now a true quote. I figured I was wrong. All right, so iSpy's the champion. In the NASDAQ land, NASDAQ's really not moving. It's hard to give it champion out. I mean, you'd have to give it to YieldMax or YMAG, who are killing it. Then in Russell land, the champion is ULTY for sure. And in Bitcoin land, the champion is Maxi. And no one is really doing bad on this list. All right. I'll let you guys go. I'll be back later. See ya.